everybody, welcome back to Cards by the Hill. My name is Jane Hill. So this is going to be another Victorian Tussie Mussie, but I'm going to make it out of acetate this time. So this is the Bloomsbury by Albert James, and this came from Craftelia. If you look at my earlier videos, you'll see a Craftelia haul of acetate, patterned acetate. Really beautiful. Look at that. I mean, that is stunning. It just looks like lace. It's so gorgeous. Okay, so it does have a bright side and a dull side. Okay, and I think we're going to use the bright side. And I'm going to cut a circle out of it, which kills me to do, but I want to make this project. So I'm going to take it up as close as I can to the edge so I don't waste any. Just going to use a Copic multi-liner. So I have to go over it repeatedly so it will work. There we go. And now cutting it out. Don't worry if it's not perfect. I can't cut perfect circles. And these mistakes can be covered up, so it's not a problem. Don't think you can't make it because it's a circle. Now you can make these bigger or smaller if you want to. You don't have to use 9.5 inch plates. There we are. That's going to be beautiful. So as I say, you can use the prominent side where you can fill the pattern, or you can use the smooth side. Entirely up to you. And I'm going to make this into the coronet shape. It will want to run away because it's acetate. I think we'll use the Dovecraft clear dry and acrylic glue. Of course, use whatever you want. So I'm gonna spread it around here. And form the shape. And you definitely can't see the glue through there. So that's good. That's from Dovecraft. I think I've got to add a little bit more under there. And of course that's going to take a little while to dry. So let me peg it. And then we've got the coronet shape. Now ordinarily the Victorians would have filled it with flowers, something like that. So what we're going to do is fill it with Pot Pourri. That little bit does not want to stick. Might have to put a bit of tape on it. Let me tape it so it glues, and then once we come back we'll continue with the decoration. Okay, so I'm going to leave that to dry for the time being. Alright, so here we are back with the acetate Tussie Mussie. It's been left overnight to dry now, so it's definitely dry. So what I want to do is start adding bits to it, as we did with the Victorian one. If you haven't seen that video, go on and have a look. That's how that one came out. I thought that came out really pretty. So go on and have a look. Right, so let's see where we're going to go with the decoration. I've got a island full of stuff from the last one, so I don't really have to go hunting around for anything. I have got a doily out, but I didn't want to cover up all the acetate. However, that does cover up the join at the front now, so I think we're going to get that on to cover up that. So I'll just speed this bit up while I get it glued on. Right, so just want to let that dry. The trouble with this being acetate is it's going to have to dry a little bit between layers, otherwise it might end up coming off. Let's just let that dry for a minute. That's good. Right, so then I'm going to go back to my pack of vellum stickers. And again, it's going to go around a circle, circular shape, so it's got to be something that will manipulate. Some of these are so big. Might do it in colour, this one. Bird. I think we might have the birds. So, as I said previously, if you lay it on a surface and pick at the corner, come off quite easily. And we're going to fill it with Pot Pourri, remember? So it can be a gift, it could be a present, it can be a housewarming gift, anything like that. let's have another look at this piece of lace. Need to give it a little bit of strength because it is quite flimsy. Now hot glue will show through. I was using the clear drying acrylic glue. It does glue fabric apparently. But if it doesn't, it's going to go horribly wrong. What else have we got? Right, we've got this frill that can go round. Woo! Why does this keep happening to me with glue? Oh dear. Right, so I'm going to take it around the edge. Hopefully it dries clear because this is going to look terrible otherwise. I'm going to peg it as I go. Getting very sticky. And then I'm going to put it to one side to dry. And then we'll come back to it. Right, so we're going about there. Okay, we'll let that dry and then we'll come back when it's had some time. Okay, so here we are back. And I'm going to remove all the pegs. Be careful because as you can see, some of mine have got a little bit stuck to the glue. There we go. So That glue definitely does work for acetate. Ultimate Craft Glue by Dove Craft. But I'm going to use hot glue now to put the next piece on, which is the second layer. Around the top, and that's the drop pearls. So I'm going to put a string of those around the top, and I can use hot glue for this because you're not going to see it through the other side. The lace is covering it up. Okay, so I'm going to go around that with the pearls. And then of course we've got to find some other decorations. I'm going to glue the bottom here like I did on the Victorian Tussie Mussie, because we don't want any of the Pot Pourri to come out. So I'm going to glue that together, and then similarly to the Victorian one, I'm going to put a hanger on the bottom, but I glue that in first and then add the piece to an eye pin and then cover it in lace. Okay, that's the best way I can see of adding something to the bottom and covering it up properly. You know, you've got your own ideas, use your own ideas for these things. I was thinking about adding these roses on the inside, and then one over the back on the outside, so they cover up each other, which I thought might look pretty, so I'll do that. And we've still got things we can add to the back. Not sure what else. So we need an eye pin for here. Okay, I was looking straight at it and couldn't work out that that was the box. Right, so another long eye pin for whatever hangs on the bottom. So pinch the bottom together, place the eye pin in and hot glue it. Okay, and then you're not going to be able to see anything because it's going to be covered with lace or something, so it will disguise it anyway. I'm wondering about pearls around the bottom. I'm not sure I like that. So we're going to add a piece of lace as I did to the Victorian one, and then add the pearls to that. There's the same lace. So very similar to what I did on the Victorian one on the bottom now. Okay, and then adding the drop pearls around it. So let me get all that done, and then I'll come back to you. Okay, so here it is. It's pretty much finished now. Just go through with you what I've done. So I've gone around the edging on the top with the drop pearls, as I said I would, and then I've followed the doily around as well with the drop pearls. I've added two little birds on the back, which was cut off from one of the ephemera pieces. I added a little wax seal to the bottom in red. I've gone around the wavy part of the doily at the front in green braid. Added an Anna Griffin bow and a what are they called? Accordion sticker by Santoro London, which is that one. We obviously added the birds at the beginning, 2 butterflies on the side and 2 leaves at the bottom. And then for the dangle, I've just got a couple of crystals out of the stash and added them on the bottom with a hook. And then inside for the hanger, I've got a mulberry flower and some pearls. Okay, so it's pretty much done. I had to change the idea for the roses on the inside because they were facing the wrong way, so I've stuck it on the back and then added a bird piece of ephemera on the inside. So this is the last thing, it's just to add the pot pourri. So obviously you can choose to add whatever you like. This is green and white. There we go. And it smells of ginger flower and amber. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed the video. That's another one done. As I do in all my videos, I want to thank you for your likes. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. It means so much to me and the channel. Thank you for your comments. Keep them coming, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.